In this Excel tip number 5, we focus on inserting Excel functions, more sophisticated. In previous tip we inserted basic ones, but if you want to insert more complicated functions, there are several ways how to do it. First one is using or typing the functions, but first letter or first sign should be equal sign, and then you can type function or formula. For example, if, so I write if. It's up to you if you use capital letters or lower letters. So I use, for example, here if, and then you can see the Excel show you some tip or some help. So there is a showing checks whether a condition is met and returns on one value if true and another value if false. You can continue with the parentheses. I use this one, and there are arguments which you want to fill out. First one is logical test, then is value if true, and this function uses three arguments. This is a first way how to insert sophisticated function. The another way is using fx command or icon here, insert function. This is a better way how to understand how function works. For example, if I want to use if, I can write if and go and then click on the go. Excel found the relevant function, and here I can see, or you can see, the explanation how function if works. So there are also three arguments. There is some description there, and if you want to more information about this function, you can click help on this function. If I click on OK, I can fill out the arguments. There is a description or what you need to fill out there. If the arguments is in bold, it means there is a mandatory. If it's not in bold, it's optional, or there are optional arguments. I cancel this window, and there is a, for example, third way how to insert formulas. You can click here on the formulas tab, and there are functions or formulas divided into categories. For example, here I can see financial, logical, text, datetime, lookup reference, math and trick. So there are several functions which you can use, or you can click here on insert function, and in the same way you can find relevant functions. So I click here and it's the same way.